Alright, check this out. So, there's a lip right there on the barrel, or well, receiver. That magazine will sit on that lip right there when it rocks in. So that's the upper stop point for the front of the magazine. That is the rear stop point. My modified AK magazine release. And you can see I just basically extended that. I don't have a spot welder, which would have been a lot cleaner. Little glued in pieces of wood, but that's how it would work all together. Well, and I need both hands to get that to let go. It's pretty stout. So anyway, and this is the lower stop point for the magazine. So, sorry, I was probably all over the place. That little tab I just put in there. So that hooks on the bottom side of the magazine. The top side of the magazine is right there on the barrel, or well, receiver, damn it. If you plan on doing this yourself, you'll need a wood chisel to get rid of a shelf of wood that's right in the way of this. And you can just kind of see the pressure line where that ended, so that these two pieces never touch each other. So I'm going to set this down on the tripod and reassemble everything. So everything else would be as normal. And I didn't bring my damn fat wrench over here to torque this down properly. But that's okay. I'll fix it later. There we go. Now the factory action screw, that little tab for the bottom of the magazine. And then you take your factory action screw and a little washer. And then you don't have to cut the screw or modify the screw or get a different screw or any of that. I am not a pro YouTuber, so my video is kind of crappy. I get that. I could probably help out a little bit with some lighting. But this is just an average Joe in a shop, just making my plinking rifle a lot more fun instead of having the 3-round capacity Savage offers. Of course, this is a Savage Axis. They've never made a Savage Axis in 7.62 by 3.9. I think they have a Scout or some other crap on a 110 action, so the magazine wouldn't work in here anyway. But, yeah. I'll worry about making it prettier much later. I'll torque these down later too. Right now it's just kind of proof of concept. So, don't know if I'm in frame with the camera, but hopefully you'll be able to take this. It locks in just like an AK. Nice and simple. We used a planer to make those exact. But now, let me double check I'm in frame. I'm in frame. There's 6 rounds in that magazine. Oh, it actually feeds better than the OEM magazine. Oh, it works so good. Now I'll have 2 10-round magazines. I got these, they were like $5 a piece, shipped. Now it looks like they're about $8 a piece. They're the polymer single stack, not the double stack standard AK mag. It's the single stack magazines during the Bill Clinton assault weapons ban. You know, that moronic idea they came up with. But anyway, you get those magazines because Savage is a center feed. Yeah, this rifle is a Savage Axis with the Accu trigger. And I have a custom McGowan barrel that is actually stainless. It don't look stainless, but it's stainless. And anyways, they're blackened stainless finish. Anyway, this rifle is stupid accurate. I just can't stand that whole 3-round capacity I was getting using a modified Axis 223 magazine. But yeah, that's my current rifle build. I think it's neat. Everybody likes their own special flavor of whatever, but this rifle is so fun in this chambering because for a while anyway, ammo was cheap. The only thing cheaper would have been 22 at one point. Then this garbage in the Ukraine started. And our government, in its infinite wisdom, likes to hurt our economy to punish other countries, so we're not getting ammo from Russia anymore. As stupid as that is. Huh, did it twice. These Boyd stocks ain't perfect. You gotta watch when you tighten the screw down that your barrel's actually centered in the channel. I know I can solve that by bedding this, which that day may come once all the customizing and crap I keep doing is over with. So for now, I guess I'll pause this. If I can do that, yeah. I think that's going, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Alright. Again, I'm not a YouTuber. I just do this to show other people what's possible. So that's now it all put back together. 10 rounds. Locks in so nice. That worked out so good. I'm actually going to camp the rifle a little bit so I can hopefully not throw those on the ground. That was closed. Put the magazine in on a closed bolt. I'm going to wait. 1 second. There we go. Y'all just have no idea how smooth that actually cycles. That's 10 rounds. Yeah, that's gonna be, it's gonna be wonderful. Magazine release is easy. Insert's easy. Yeah, anyway. Closed, ain't nothing there. And yeah, I know, shouldn't practice with live ammo, but it is what it is. There ain't nothing but about 300 yards of straight wooded area on the other side of that wall, so worst thing I'd do is put a hole in the building. Probably deafen myself. But yes, that is my... Originally, it was a 223 Savage Axis, you know, plastic stock, it's normal crap. That is the Boyd's, what I think they call it, Pro Varmint or whatever, or Tactical, whatever they're calling it nowadays. It's a McGowan precision barrel that I've headspaced exactly to that ammo, so it's not headspaced correctly, but because of what I've done, the rifle is insanely accurate with that ammo. Certain brands of ammo, you can't even close the bolt, so the headspace is very tight, but it works flawless with the Barnell 124 grain hollow point. It's just perfect. And I've got several thousand rounds of that, so that's all that rifle's going to see until I can't get no more, and then I'll re-headspace to whatever I like next. That is the SWFA SS 10x42 fixed power scope, and it is exquisite. There's nothing in its price range that comes close to comparing to that. I used a regular surplus AK magazine release. On the magazine release, I cut the trigger guard. That would normally be the AK trigger guard, and reused that piece of metal to make an extended latch reach down inside that stock. I'm going to trim the factory magazine plate to fill in the voids and make this look nicer. But appearance aside, it is awesome. I really am pleased with the outcome of this. I think it actually looks pretty slick with the magazine dangling under it. Anyway, this is my pointlessly too long video explaining the fight I was doing with this. I originally had planned on finding someone to 3D print me a stock Savage Axis magazine inletted for that magazine, and then attach to it and permanently attach the 3D printed piece to the stock, which would be way the hell cleaner. But around here, I can't find anybody that wants to do anything involving modifying a firearm because they're afraid of whatever. Like I told them, it's not an assault rifle. It's a bolt-action hunting rifle. It's kind of as FUD as it gets. But people nowadays are a little silly when it comes to firearms. Anyway, this was my boring video of how I did this.